It's been a long time since I made a YouTube video last, so I figured I'd just make a quick update, basically current events and some changes I've had to the entire drum set. Well, as you can see, I rearranged a lot of things here on the rack, including the height. It's now a bit lower, and I flipped this from the bottom, this little extension right here from the bottom to the top. So yeah, the height's a little more adjusted. The position of the drums are different too. But pretty much the drums are the same. But there are some new things that I got also within these past few months, including new pedals at last. I finally saved up enough to get the Pearl Demon drives. Now, I bought them as a double pedal, and you can see the cases over there, right there. And the cool thing about them is that you can convert a double pedal into two singles, or two singles into a double pedal. So I just took off the extra piece that sits right here, and then I moved the rest of the assembly over to the slave pedal, and now they're both two single pedals. And yeah, they work out really well. I compared these right next to the Axis longboards because I was thinking of getting either the Axis ones or these ones, and I wasn't sure which, so I compared them both side by side. And yeah, the final decision just came out to just get these, because I just like the feel of these ones better than the Axis ones, because these are just so smooth, especially with the what are they, the Ninja bearings, I think is what they're called. The like skateboard bearings that make these things super smooth. But yeah, that's one of the key features that makes this such a smooth pedal, and plus the fact that it's so versatile. Like currently, like I already said, they're in there says two singles, but also I put them in longboard position, and I had to crank the springs a little bit more. They're not all the way tight, but they're maybe a quarter-inch looser than fully cranked. But I had to adjust the spring tension just a little bit. But otherwise, these pedals they're really great once you pull them out of the box as well. And yeah, it's definitely a great buy. You know, it's a great looking pedal. It's definitely a step up from what I was using before. Before I had the P120Ps, which is basically this pedal right here. But you can see it's a wider footboard. It's bigger. You know, it's very versatile. Like I just said, smooth, and yeah, it's also a direct drive pedal as well. So this is the first type of direct drives that I've ever owned, because before I just used chain drive. But yeah, it's definitely a big step up, and playing ability for me has increased as well as speed and power. So yeah, this is definitely a great buy, these pedals. But also, along with the pedals, I got this little I think it's like an 8-inch or 7.5-inch or whatever. But yeah, it's a little tiny bell. I think it's made by Stag, I believe. Yes, this is a Stag bell. I'm not sure why it was priced so cheap. It was like $25, but it actually sounds pretty decent. Yeah, I just wanted a separate bell from my ride bell, and then I ended up getting this at the same time that I got the pedals. So yeah, it's just another addition, and pretty much everything else is the same, just set up in a different format, as you can see. But yeah, that's those are just the major new things I got, were these Demon drives and the bell. And yeah, just the other day I got a new music stand as well, along with my music book. You know, I got these little things, little drumstick pencils. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But besides getting new gear, in terms of why I haven't made a new video in a while, well, thing is, I'm currently just like trying to take a little break and get better at playing with songs, because as you know, I'm not the best when it comes to playing drum covers, because it's hard to play something and then you know you want to just give it your own style, and then it sounds off. Well, I have a little bit of trouble with that. So yeah, I'm just taking time to get better so I can post better videos in the future. Um, Also, time is a big issue for me as well. You know, I don't have a lot of time now because I'm in like a new school and all that. But yeah, it's hard to make videos quite often and make them good because you have to spend a lot of time on them. And hoping maybe I'd say by December I can start posting them weekly again. But you know, that's just my hope. I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. But in terms of what I'm working on, I'll give you a little bit of a preview of something that you might see sometime maybe next year. But I'm currently working on The Dance of Eternity by Dream Theater. That's like this is like the intro to it. Or no, this starts at 44 seconds. But check out this song, The Dance of Eternity by Dream Theater. It's a very technical song. This is like maybe 10 seconds of it, and there's already 4 different time signatures: 4/4, 7/8, 4/4, and 5/8. And there's 104 different time signatures in like the whole song. You can see this is just like 10 seconds of it, but yeah, I'm gonna try and work out that song and maybe post a cover of it maybe sometime next year once I can get really good at it. But yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say for an update. Oh yeah, I got a new snare head the other day. You can see it's a remote coded controlled sound. It's an okay snare head, I guess. You know, I'm still kind of getting used to the sound, but it really does have a good controlled sound because it has the dot underneath it. Yeah, but hopefully I can post some new videos. Maybe just me jamming. I guess you know it doesn't have to be a cover, but I'll try and post some once I get some spare time. And yeah, you guys will be the first to know. But otherwise, in terms of updates and other news and gear and all that, I think that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.